Hey, it is week 9, day 3, homework help. So let's start you off with this first one. It says, write each fraction in its simplest form, no calculator. All right, so I gave you two kinds. One is an improper fraction and one is not improper. So let's start with 22 thirds. So when you have 22 thirds, it's improper. You have to actually do a division problem. So I'm going to do 22 divided by 3. So 3 goes into 22 7 times, which is 21. Subtract 1. Now remember, to get your answer, we're going to do this circle. So you start at the 7. It is 7 and 1/3. Okay, it's these numbers right here in the division problem. All right, now for the second one, it's not improper, so we're not going to divide like that. But you have to divide the 28 and the 35 by the greatest common factor. So the biggest number that goes into both is 7. 28 divided by 7 is 4, and 35 divided by 7 is 5. Your answer is 4/5. So there's your answers for the first problem. Now the second problem is a division one, but notice it says estimate, and notice it says no calculator. So when you're estimating division, it's all about making the numbers compatible. And compatible numbers just are numbers that divide with no remainder. So I'm taking a look at this one here. I see this is 14 and this is 5.98. So I can maybe do two things. I can keep this a 14 and divide by not 6, but 7. Because 14 divided by 7 would be 2 with no remainder. So that's one possibility I could do. Now there's another thing you could do as well, is maybe, I'll do this in red, maybe I'm going to change this to 6. And if I change that to 6, then I have to change this to 12 to make them compatible. And 12 divided by 6 is also 2. So notice, using compatible numbers, I actually get the same estimate of 2. So that's your answer. Either one of those, either this one or this one, are okay for that. All right, so that's it for your homework help. So if you have any questions, make sure you ask me in class. Thanks.